So I'm going to talk about Four Colored Girls. The movie that's going to come out on November 5th. It was pushed up earlier from Tyler Perry because of the fact that Lionsgate wants it to be able to compete for the Oscar, the Oscar season, the award season. I mean, you have Felicia Rashad, Janet Jackson, Whoopi Goldberg. You got Carrie Russell. Oh, she's white. Kerry Washington. My bad. Um, Elise Neal, which is oh god, so smoking. Um, Elise Neal, who is Cicely Tyson's daughter. You have who else is in this? Anika Noni Rose, that was in Dreamgirls and the Frog Princess. Um, Trying to remember off the top of my head. Oh, Tandy Newton, who's taken up Mariah Carey's place. She left suddenly 5 days before the movie was about to start. Um, I would love to see Mariah in this role, but we have enough stars and superstars in this film that it has to be a good movie. I mean, you have a story that goes back to 1975. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the woman's name that wrote it. Nancy So, whatever it is. Just Google it. Now, the thing about it is, I've never heard of this before at all. Feel ignorant to the fact that this has been performed throughout the years by everybody. A lot of people, actors, are familiar with just using the dialogue and monologue of the Colored Girls book, which is called For Colored Girls Who Commit no for colored girls who for colored girls who contemplated suicide when a rainbow was enough. Now, that's a long title, so Tyler changed it and turned it to Four Colored Girls. I mean, you have the posters, which I'm going to display. The posters look like you want to know who these people are. Never heard of it. Even an actress in one of my films that I'm directing, she's done a play on it recently, and she told me a little bit more about it. I just feel that this could be the movie that gives Tyler Perry the credibility that he's been looking for. He stamped his name on Precious. Lee Daniels directed that. It's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough arena being the director, African American director, and a award show like the Oscars, because the guy that gave me a scholarship is John Singleton. Shout out to him. He's the first African American director, best director nominee. And then that was in what, 93 or 90, 92 or 93. The thing about that is that it took about 17 years for the second, which is Lee Daniels for Precious. So out of all the Academy Awards, there has only been two Best Director nominees, John Singleton and now Lee Daniels. Now, Tyler Perry has the makings of he could do a film like that. People hate on him because he does his own productions. He's made his own Hollywood. He's done things his way. He's employing a lot of people. He has his own studio. He's been more successful than most directors, and I would say with his track record, just along the lines of having a very low budget and have it do 5 to 7 times as much as the production costs to make, which is he's almost like has the Midas touch when it comes to this. But on the flip side, he can get the gross in the box office, but on the flip side, you have the critical acclaim. This story is not deep enough. I did a video called Spike Lee Stop Being a Hater. I got a lot of comments on that on my other channel, Funny and Neat. Alright, now, I love Spike Lee. I love Tyler Perry. Why can't I love both? Why can't they? I appreciate them both for giving me something different. I don't want two black directors to be pitted against each other, because it's just, to me, it's negative. That's why I did that video. Now you can check that out too on Funny and Ink One. All right. Anyway, so this has a good potential for a lot of the actors to get nominated. As far as Janet Jackson is already getting talked about getting her second Oscar nomination for Best Original Song for Nothing for Why Did I Get Married Too. So if Janet does a good job, she actually might come off with 2 Oscar nominations for 2 different movies in the same year, which would be amazing, and that's what I'm hoping for. But if she gets 1 for either one, it'll be fine with me as well. You have the potential. People have been talking about Janet's green eyes. So what? She's a character. It's showing that she's diverse and she's really drowning herself in this character, which is showing her range and versatility as an actress. People keep forgetting that that's Janet Jackson, the actor, not Janet Jackson, the singer, entertainer, songwriter, superstar. So when I read comments like, "Oh, why she have green eyes?" I don't like that. It's a part of the character. So if she was a lesser known person, it would be fine. So let's get over that. I'm always in support of Janet. I love Janet. I want her to do well. Tyler Perry's trying to step up his game. This is not an original Tyler Perry, so a lot of the frailties he has as a writer, which I'll admit, I like his movies, but me being a screenwriter, I see a lot of what the critics are saying when they look deep into his work, But on the flip side, he's appealing to an audience, and he's appealing to subject matter that most people are not doing because they're trying to be so edgy and so creative and this and that, But it seems like Tyler's trying to step up his game, So you can't fault the writing on this one because this is already an established play. It was 20 poems and everything. I never heard of this, and I'm glad that he decided to take it on as a movie. I heard it was a TV movie in 1982. I was doing a little bit of research on it, but other than that, I never heard of this before. So hopefully everybody gives a good performance. I saw a clip on YouTube with Felicia Rashad from The Cosby Show. She was screaming in the streets, and I was like, damn, she can act, man. So the only thing can mess this up is Tyler. I mean, really, as the director. So let's hope he does a good job. Go support it on the first weekend. Support it on the first weekend. Janet had how many #1 movies she had? She had 3 #1 movies before Why Did I Get Married Too. That went to #2, but it made more than the first Why Did I Get Married. So it's a smash hit, but it was a #2 movie. So that broke her streak of having #1 movie after #1 movie. But hopefully this puts her back into the #1 realm and where she belongs, and enjoy the movie. All right, peace. Tell me what you think. Who's got the option? Who's gonna get an Oscar nomination based off of just what you're seeing so far? What you feeling? You got Whoopi Goldberg. You got all these people, man. It gotta be a good movie. And all the haters that hate on Tyler Perry, hate on him because it's somebody got to do it. Somebody has to dominate, and somebody has to lose. He just happens to be the one dominating. If you don't like it, go make your own movie. I'm trying to make my own movie, so I want to dominate too. But I'm not gonna hate on Tyler Perry because he got his studio. I want a studio too. Shit. All right. Subscribe, rate, comment. Check out my website, DarrellEntertainment.com. I have a blog as well. Check out the link below. Talk to you later, and peace.